5 men, 1 job, an hour of your questions from across the UK. How they answer tonight will help decide who becomes our next Prime Minister.
Because we must come out on the 31st of October, because otherwise I'm afraid we face a catastrophic loss of confidence in politics. Politicians need to take their responsibilities and act maturely and soberly in the interests of democracy and of the electorate and get this thing done.
If I got to the 31st of October and there was no prospect of a deal that can get us out of the EU, then I would be out. I'd leave without a deal. If there was a prospect, if we were nearly there, then I would take a bit longer.
If we're almost there on October the 30th and we just need an extra couple of days to do it, who could object to taking an extra 24 or 48 hours to get it over the line?
I do respectfully disagree with Jeremy and Michael on this, because we've got to learn from our mistakes. One of the mistakes we've made so far is by having this sort of flexible deadline. If you don't have a deadline, you do not concentrate minds, and that also includes the minds of our European friends.
It is not going to be possible to negotiate a new deal with the European Union by the 31st of October, and that's not just something I feel. It's something that Nigel Farage has said, and Steve Baker, who's one of Boris Johnson's supporters, says the same things. In the end, we are in a room with a door, and the door is called Parliament. And I'm the only person here trying to find the key to the door. Everybody else is staring at the wall, shouting, "Believe in Britain."
But we've run into that door 3 times already, Rory. But we've got to have a different route out. We can't simply represent the same cold porridge for a 4th time and ask people to, to say that that's what they want. But my worry is that, Boris, if we got to October the 31st and we were so close to getting that deal over the line, would you at that point say, Michael, we're almost there.
I share Michael's. October the 31st. Can you give me that guarantee?
Michael was guaranteeing to get out by the end of December. I think that October the 31st is eminently feasible.
No, that's not a guarantee. Is that your date?
And let me just say that if we now say that we have a deadline that is not a deadline, and we allow October the 31st to come and go as March came and went and April came and went, I think the public will look upon us with increasing mystification. None of us wants a no-deal outcome. We don't want a disorderly Brexit, which is what you're talking about, and that obviously would be the kind of Brexit that would damage.
It would be perfectly okay. Sorry, those words were yours. It would be perfectly okay, was what you said.
I am committed that there would never be no deal. It is unnecessary, it is damaging, and it is so unnecessary and damaging. As Jeremy has said, it is not even a credible threat. You can't negotiate. Jeremy is saying
then you are saying you'd be happy with no Brexit. I'm totally wrong for our country.
We can't hear. Rory Stewart, we can't hear anything.
We're going to get an implementation
sides of the House.
Boris Johnson, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Why would they sign up to that implementation period? Hunt Sajid Javid. Sorry, we can't hear. We can't hear.
What is your plan, Rory, for education and children's services? What would you change?
But the question is how are you going to fund it? That's the key question. Because it's easy to make spending pledges without how you're going to fund it. I think the most important thing is when we get a new Prime Minister, all of us, whoever it is on this stage, we all commit now that we will unite, whoever it is, behind that individual, and we will deliver Brexit before there's a general election.
And on that note, we will end.
I'll get that little piece of dandruff.